Hi, I'm Angela Tierney, and I'm an independent mascara beauty artist and a color straight stylist. And today I just wanted to get on and share with you this makeup technique that is amazing. And so if you're somebody who really doesn't like makeup or doesn't want to wear a lot of makeup, but you need a little bit of coverage, you're getting to that point in your life, you're like, I need something, but I really don't want to get into wearing a lot of makeup, this technique is going to blow your mind. And this is a technique that Kara Brooke, who is the creator of Maskcara Beauty, taught some leaders recently, and those leaders have been teaching it. I'm only going to use these two brushes today. That's it. Two brushes to do everything. This is called the BBF brush. This is the other brush I'm going to use. It's got a really light wispy end, and then it's got this kind of a dome, more firm end, where this eyeshadow, everything has a really fluffy end and like a little pencil end. Okay, when you look at your face, you probably notice everything that you don't like right away. Like you're looking at your face and you're thinking, you know, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. So I'm gonna show you this technique that will go in and just cover that contrast. So that's all I'm gonna do first. And I'm going to use this darker color called Amber first. So this is the darker color, Amber. And then this is Candlelit, and sometimes I like to use June, but mainly I'm just gonna be using this one for a while. Okay, I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit on this end of the brush and tap it, and look at that, just like the tiniest bit of product. And I'll do one side first so you can see the difference. So let's start over here. I'm just gonna take the littlest bit of product and look. I'm just neutralizing what bothers me. You can see how when you neutralize what bothers you on your face, you don't really need a lot of makeup. I mean, if you're watching, I'm barely tapping the tiniest bit of product on here. And I'm just touching ever so softly just on the contrast. So, pretty magical. The less makeup, the better with a cream, because they have a lot of pigment to them, so you just don't need a lot. Okay, so you can see when I neutralize what I don't like, how now I'm evening out that skin tone. Okay, so let's go to this side. This is that spot from the peel that's still healing. Now if I put a light color on top of this, it's gonna turn it pink. But because I'm using this darker color, Amber, watch how it just covers that perfectly. And I'm just adding a tiny bit at a time. And then kind of smoothing around. So some of you might be thinking, well, how do I know what color to put on my contrast? That's why I'm here. I'm an artist for the company, an independent mascara beauty artist. And I can look at your cute face in a picture and look at your contrast and tell you what color to use on that and then what your overall skin tone is. And then right here, see that little purple right there and right there? I'm gonna do the same thing with the amber. So because I have purple there, I don't have purple all the way under, so you don't need to slather a ton of product to match this tone. All I need to do is treat that, and it's gonna match perfect with that, okay? So I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit. Look at that. So there's the purple, and now look on this side. I just put the tiniest bit of product right there, and now look how it just blended into that. Okay, but look at right here. I need a little bit just right there. And look at that. Look how my eye just brightened underneath. And I didn't even put makeup all under there. There's no makeup right there. And now I'm just gonna touch that little bit of purple with the amber as well. My forehead, I'm gonna do a little bit here too, with these little spots. I promise you, if you look in the mirror and you look at all the things that bother you and you start canceling those out, you're gonna be like, wow, It really wasn't that much to begin with, and I barely put makeup on my face, and it blends like a dream. And I have just a teeny bit of kind of like a pink red there. So, and right here, so I'm just swirling like the tiniest bit with this eyeshadow everything brush. Notice how I have not stopped using this brush since I got on here. And I'm going to do everything between that brush and this BBF brush. Just barely swirling. And since I do have larger pores there, I want to make sure I'm putting a darker color there, not like my super light color. And then you can see there's some contrast on my nose. Okay, so look at this. I have makeup on my face that you can't even see. And if I went outside right now, no one would even know I had makeup on my face, but my contrast is covered. Now I'm gonna jump into my contour with this brush, the BBF. I'm getting a little bit of henna, and I'm just tapping lightly here. And I'm just kind of go like this, where I just covered that contrast. Okay, so I'm just using henna to give my face some dimension, just lifting those cheekbones a little bit up here. And like right here, looks like my hair's starting to like recede a little bit. So I'm gonna actually put the contour into that just to give it an illusion. Just a tiny bit here. And if you have it here, you can kind of come down with your contour like this versus like that, just to make sure you're getting it in the hairline. I'm still gonna do this on my jaw, and notice there's like no makeup here. No makeup here yet, nothing. I'm gonna use Candlelit, and I could use another color, maybe Aura or something. What I like about Candlelit is it's more of a white color than a yellow. And so when I'm brightening up, I just like just a tiny bit of that to kind of go with my neck. So I could brighten up on my chin a little. I could go right here if I wanted to, but I don't, you can tell I don't really need to. I could go right under that contour. So I could lightly swirl. I mean, I'm barely touching. I could do a little bit of Candlelit here. And if I wanted to, I could put a little bit here, but honestly, I really don't need to. I mean, that was the tiniest bit of product I could possibly put on there. Okay, now I'm gonna switch back to this brush, this eyeshadow everything. I'm gonna use this eyeshadow brush to contour right here. Then just flip this and blend and jump into blush. And I think I'm going to use Frenchie and Tropicana. I mean, Sunshine State. I think I'm just going to mix those two. Okay, so that's Frenchie, which I love. Let's put a little bit of Sunshine State, just to give a little bit of a glow right there. A little bit of Sunshine State. Gotta wear blush, guys. Brings the whole face to life. Okay, so this is super white, but when I use it, I don't put anything else underneath my brow, and it just gives that little lift. And this is another thing you do not need a lot of, like tiny bit. And then if you want to set it with a powder, if your eyes tend to crease, go for it. Okay, these are the colors I'm going to use. Look at this. Valencia, You Complete Me, Midnight. That's it. That's all I'm going to put on here. Because I've got that primer up there, I'm just going to let that be like my highlighter up there. Somehow I don't think mine would look like it. Okay, isn't Valencia so pretty? Like this soft, warm, light orange color. I'm just going to use this pencil end to do my eyeliner with the Black Friday eyeliner. Just so you know, you can do so many things with this little brush I'm giving away. And I'm just going to smudge that on my lash line. I'm going to put a little bit of that Black Friday eyeliner underneath. This Black Friday eyeliner too, I just love it. Okay, a little bit more here. And then I'm just going to take Midnight and kind of pull that in to the center right underneath that green of my eye. Such a pretty color. Let's get some mascara on here, and then I will do my lips with the eyeshadow everything brush. I'm still gonna do my lips with that. Just a little bit here. Tiny bit. All right, now let me show you how I do my lips. Okay, so I am going to use indigo. So I like mine pretty heavy right there. So I'm going to show you a couple ways. You can either just take it just like it is and go right underneath it, because this is firm enough, you can do it. Thank you, Aunt Hat. You're gorgeous. Okay, so you could do that. Or you could take your brush with the contour on it and fold it over and get you more sharp. Under there, I didn't put enough on there. So, either way. So this is like a pencil, this end. So that's all you gotta do. You can even put your lipstick on with this. Okay, so that is Sunshine State. I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit of black cherry to it. Just a little black cherry. And then right under my lip, just to make that stand out more, just gonna put a tiny bit of candlelit, just a little bit of the lighter color against the contrast of the contour and the lip, which is almost like shining a light up into it. Okay, if you want to brighten under your eyes, I'm just gonna show you just in case. Remember, I don't have any makeup on right here. I only have makeup right there, zero right there. Makeup there, nothing there. But I can take a little bit of a lighter color and just brighten up if I want to, but I really didn't even need to. But just in case you wanted to, this technique is just unbelievable. Okay. So I just put a tiny, tiny bit there. But, I mean, it was already bright enough. You probably don't even see a big difference. And I'm just going to do the tiniest bit of Bella with. This is the BBF. This is the only other brush I used today. And really that was just to do contour and blush. But Bella's my girl. Gotta put a little bit of Bella on. Thank you guys for watching so much. You know I love you.